Hello, beautiful kindred souls. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a flip through of our spring waterfall journal. I am so happy with how this journal turned out. So it is using a lot of my digitals for the Sweet Notes of Spring digital collection. And so you'll be able to see those live and in action. I know we're kind of zoomed in close, but like this is the journal. It's made out of a lot of recycled content. So an Amazon package for the base, kind of hear it a little bit. And then this fabric is fabric samples is what these are. So it's just a lot of beautiful reuse. So we're gonna open it up. Beautiful topper piece here, and this is how it looks when you open it up. So we worked on this project together, making this sort of stacked pocket here. So there is these are all big pockets, but I used smaller pieces of ephemera to fill them. So on this side here, this is just one big old pocket, but I put 2 journaling cards in it. One here, one here. Ooh, it's hard for you to see that, isn't it? Then we have 2 kind of narrow ones here, and then we've got a big one in the back. So this is a nice big storage component for you on this side. So this is a single signature journal. This unclips. And then it opens out here. So a single signature, and I just incorporated some storage. So we have this little pamphlet, just like traveler's notebook sized papers in there, and some coffee dye paper. And then we have this tall narrow. So I used the tall narrow, tall skinny, I think they're called on my site from my kit. And I used a paper pad. For a lot of the base conditions, I used this paper pad, Rose Quartz. And it has some really beautiful, as you can see, the inlay. So this rose gold inlay for this component. And it opens up, and we've got a pocket here with some journaling cards. And then, again, this is from the kit, and we just have some extra papers in here. There. And then there's just a big old pocket in the back. All right. And then this is the actual journal. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all that goodness. It's just so great. It was so wonderful watching this project come together. I was sharing on my shorts as different components. I was adding different components and doing different things. But I love the way this looks. This is so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, so let's get into it. So this is just a tall, narrow card. It's in the tall, skinny listing on my Etsy shop. So this is one of those, and I think it's really cute. Just fits right in here. She just looks such at peace. Again, this journal is about spring and just like kind of revitalizing, renewing, reawakening your energies. Open it up here. This is just some scraps. Oh, you can't see that. So there's just some scraps kind of layered up here that creates a little tuck spot. So I just put a little something, something in there. This is just, this is from another pack, a paper pack. I think it's called like Vintage. I bought it at Walmart a while back. This is an insert that I added on to a page. We just have another one of those tall, narrow tags. This pocket, it's also has some cards tucked in the bottom and the top of that. You open it up here, another tall, narrow, some coffee dyed paper and lined paper. This just flips out for more journaling. And then this is from, I think, My Dodo or Me Dodo. is the digital creator for that one, and I used a couple of other digital creators digital files for this project too. This is just a photo piece of paper just to kind of show how this belly band functions. And this is one of the projects that I showed off. It's really cute, this belly band. We just have some like florals on the edges and laces and some crochet lace and fabrics. It's just turned out really nice. Another one of those tall narrows. I think Melina did the digitals for that digital. This is another paper pad, a really cheap one that I thought looked nice in this particular journal. This is from a gardening book. These are a series of pockets. So you just have these custom painted cards in each one. I think that turned out nice. And then just a little tuck spot on this side. I just put some paper there so that you could see that it's a tuck spot. Another one of Melina's papers with just writing space in the back. This is another paper pad just with like wood, this like kind of wood tone to it. And then I just, you know, stencil and stamped up the backs of those because they were not double-sided. Coffee dyed paper. And then this is just some stacked pockets that have tags. These tags, some of them are from my kit. Some of them are from, I think it was like called Tagathon or Tag something, or some sort of tag thing that Artie Mays pulled together. So that was from her tag kit that I purchased. This is just another pocket here with some fabric trim. Coffee dye paper, another one of Melina's, and another with a paper pad. This is actually a big pocket here. There's nothing in that. You can certainly fill that up. Coffee dye paper. This is a series of pockets, again with some tags in here. Some of them are again from my kit, and some of them are from other places. I might add a topper on here. I haven't decided that yet. I love this crochet fabric. It's really beautiful. I got this from a secondhand crafting store. And we have this lovely tuck spot here. And I just put some papers in that. This beautiful paper is from a paper pad, I think vintage, the same as the map one in the very beginning. I just love the color palette. I think this fit this project absolutely perfectly. And then just some writing pages. This is the center. I don't remember exactly, but this is another designer's digital. More writing paper. Oh, on the center, like when I sewed it in, I just glued on one of these little butterflies. I thought was cute. More writing paper. The other side to that file, because now we're like repeating. Yeah, just some custom cards and pockets there. I love this fabric. I used it in a couple other projects too. Really pretty. Just a little scrap trim edge moments. Writing space. This is the other side to that big old pocket. Oh, you can't see some of this stuff, sorry. There's just a little trim here. Go, and then lots of writing space, and then we've got this large pocket here, a big old card that comes out, and then just the other side to that, a little bit of lace there, writing paper, more writing paper. And I could even see gluing like some lined paper or something over that. Another beautiful print from another creator. This is pockets, series of tags, and you have a card that comes out the side. And another little edge decoration on this side, which I think turned out to be really cute. Just writing space, the other side to that garden image, and I thought this was beautiful. The color palette here is just perfect for this journal. And then more. This is, my daughter helped me with this one. She helped to punch out the butterflies here. And I turned this into a side tuck. And then this is a reuse of a white peach oolong tea box that I just created into a belly band here and added these components. So this is a tag from the kit. And then this is hand-dyed paper. I coffee dyed this, and then I used a stamp here, and the reaction of the coffee and the ink made this like peach color. So I love that paper. It gets really pretty, and I made a few of those, and so I'm giving it away in this journal. If you're interested in purchasing this journal, it will be on my Etsy shop, so you can check that out if you're interested. More writing space. And then this image was absolutely beautiful, and I had to include it. It is so pretty, and I had to include the whole thing. It's absolutely gorgeous image. Just perfect for this project. Just some information on trees, which of course you can gesso over, write over, put paper over, do whatever you want in the back of that. Stencil stamped, ready for you to write, to journal on that page. Here's the other side of that map, the bigger view of that. And then I just stacked some papers here and then put these little fabric chunks to add for a little interest. And then this one also holds those papers in space. So the bottom one is glued down, but these two are, you know, you can write on both sides. You can also add, so you can just put a little bit of glue another sheet over. So you can stack that up as you like. And then the very back, this is the back. It's just a big old tuck spot. You can put some large format things back there. And then we have a big old pocket on the back panel. And I included the cover page to my spring booklet. So I created a listing with Book a Shadow Sheet information sheets for spring. So this is the booklet kind of layout, front and back of it. And then I just put like, you know, pop like some inked up pages in here for writing. But the listing has a whole bunch of information about spring, things to do per element during the season of spring, like opportunities and challenges and all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in like Book of Shadow Sheets and information on spring, check out that listing on my Etsy shop. It comes in like a booklet format like this. So this is like 8.5 by 5.5, you know, like you fold it as if it were a journal or going into a journal. And then I also have them in 8.5 by 11, like full format sheets that you can, you know, add to a binder or something like that as well. And they have beautiful images, and there's also a black and white version as well if you don't want the color. All right, beautifuls, this is our journal that we worked on for the last couple of months. When I'm recording this, we are kind of at the height of spring right now, and everything is starting to kind of blossom and bloom from all of the rain, and we're kind of pushing past the rain phase a little bit, which is kind of wonderful. It's not so gray, the sun's out now. And so I hope wherever you are enjoying the season of spring, and you're using it as an opportunity to revitalize, renew, rejuvenate yourself, so that you have you're ready to utilize kind of that sun forward energy of summer, which is right around the corner the next couple of months. So thank you so much for your time, your beautiful energy and support, and I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Be well, blessed be.